age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body. How you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
A life empowered is closer than you think. We're all looking for a better way. Reimagine what's next with a new sense of exuberance. Why not power on like you mean it? Or power off blissfully? A better sleep is a better awake. You've never moved like this before. With the energy nature intended. Imagine reprogramming the way you look at the speed of science, at longevity, at exhilaration. It's next level of rejuvenation. Take control of your well-being from the inside out and outside in. The light within is ready to ignite. Be the light. LifeWave. You are a powerhouse of growth, of new experiences. You just don't know it yet. Let's change that, shall we? With innovation at our core, we've reimagined what's possible. Harnessing the body's natural energy flow with light. Backed by clinical research, X39 stimulates the skin with low levels of light to elevate a key peptide linked to renovating and rejuvenating the body. This life technology supports improved movement, recovery, and overall health and well-being. You are Generation Awesome. Shifting paradigms and creating new ones. We always knew you had it in you. Now it's time to prove it to yourself. Your adventures are only beginning. Discover Discover the power and simplicity of doing more with X39. Be the light. LifeWave. An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things, like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHKCU, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy. For improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being, with the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that could support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.
Imagine if you were part of the solution instead of the problem. Imagine if you had the power to help those in need and could erase the pain of others. Imagine if people expected us to be there when disaster hit. LifeWave family members have repeatedly met the call of those in need. Whether it is to provide pain relief, a better night's sleep, or just to have the face of someone that cares, a LifeWave member has been there.
And whether donating regularly to the Red Cross over the years, or more recently with the Convoy of Hope, which jumped in immediately to help those in need after Hurricane Helene, LifeWave has always been there as well.
What happened at the beginning of all this is that we did a conference in Las Vegas, and it was a hugely successful conference. We had almost 2,000 people there for our very first one. We had 40 speakers that came in, professional athletes, professional coaches, Olympic coaches, and a fellow by the name of Thomas Burke approached me and said, you know, this is so phenomenal. I'm so proud to be a member of this company. As you know, there was just a hurricane off the coast of Florida. Have you thought about starting a program to give back? And it was at that minute I realized that when a company becomes successful, you have an obligation to help those in need and give back to those that are less fortunate. So we raised, I think it was $50,000 in relief effort for the Red Cross at that very first event. The members that we have in our community globally are absolutely extraordinary people. They have always been there to help those in need. So we had a situation in Australia where there were the bushfires, and there were LifeWave members that were there to give back and provide financial assistance, patch people, provide medical aid. We've had victims of earthquakes in Indonesia, earthquake in Italy, of course, multiple hurricanes, and LifeWave members have always been there personally to provide medical aid and assistance. The frustrating part for me is that these are people that need help now, not in a couple of weeks. They need help now. And so it was these type of incidents where I began to think that I would like to have the capability to provide medical aid, provide relief effort to people within a 24-hour period.
David took that frustration, channeled that energy toward a very positive solution designed to provide medical aid and relief supplies to people in need within 24 hours. The solution? A drone of all things, with attributes and capabilities unmatched in today's world of unmanned aircraft.
This drone can take off and land from virtually anywhere, carry a higher payload, and fly longer than any other drone in its class, and provide very valuable medical aid or search and rescue operations that other drones can't provide. We're achieving remarkable results in terms of payload and endurance. As a matter of fact, there's no other company in the world that can touch us.
Unveiled to the LifeWave community at our annual conference in 2022, a plan is already in place for a fleet of LifeWave humanitarian drones to come off the assembly line as early as late fall 2025. This is giving back on an epic scale.
With the patch technology, we accomplish things that no other company was able to accomplish, and the same thing is true about the drone. So we're going to be forging a new path forward for our community with new technology that's life-changing, that's world-changing, and we have an unbelievably great future ahead of us. And I'm more excited now about the future of LifeWave than ever before.
We are on the LifeWave 20th anniversary incentive trip around the Greek Isles, and we are having the time of our lives.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in the feeling.
People are coming from every part of the world, Europe, Asia, America. When we are all together here, we are just one big family.
We are just bonding and having such joy and closeness and so much love, feeling the enrichment of the bonds of real relationships that are precious to me.
You know, LifeWave is about love, and you got to feel that and experience that. And the only way you're going to feel that is to be with each other, and we've got to enjoy that this week.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in your magic.
The Greek islands are just beyond beautiful, with all the blue water, the white buildings, the blue tops. I mean, it's just such a unique place.
The food, the taste, the smells, the air, the water, so much for the eyes to take in, for the heart and soul to experience here. So these are memories of a lifetime being made. I'm so grateful.
We're here in Athens. We're having a blast. Thank you, LifeWave. We're so grateful to be here.
Dream come true, and we'll travel free, having fun. Look at these beautiful things behind us.
ライフウェーブを通じて今までも一つ一つ夢が叶ってきましたけれども、まさかこういった形で会社から自分の夢を形にしてもらえるとは思ってませんでした。本当に感謝してます。ありがとうございます。
It's a good place to gain more and strengthen up your business, who you are as a person, and how you're going to continue to build your LifeWave business.
The trips are literally a priceless experience. You want to commit to getting yourself locked in on the next incentive trip. It'll change your life, it'll change your business.
everybody.
A celebration 20 years in the making, packed into one epic weekend. A personal journey, powered by revolutionary technology. More energy. Timeless vitality. Lasting longevity. Now is the time to share the light.
Hello, directors, congratulations.
Thank you for coming to the LifeWave Global Conference. It was lit. We're already dreaming about next year. California dreaming.
LifeWave Global Conference, Anaheim, California, Fall 2025. Registration is now open. Be the light. LifeWave.
It is an absolute blessing and a gift that LifeWave has not only survived as a company these past 20 years, but thrived and grown as well. From our humble beginnings in a small home office in Beaufort, Georgia, to multiple offices in the United States, Ireland, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and South Korea, LifeWave has reached millions of people, bringing the gift of healing with light. LifeWave is a story that it should inspire all of us for the purpose of bringing out the greatness that resides inside each one of us. My dream to heal people with light was originally met with ridicule and skepticism. Yet, here we are today, manufacturing more than 20 million patches each and every month. I would like you to remember that when thinking about your own dreams, for with enough patience, perseverance, persistence, you can accomplish tomorrow what seems impossible today. Over the last 20 years, we have evolved as a business, and I am more excited about the future than ever before. LifeWave today is a health technology company, but as we continue to innovate and expand, we will unveil solutions to some of the most important challenges we face in everyday life. These new inventions and products will empower you to have a better life and freedom to live the life you want to. Thank you for being a part of the LifeWave community, and may God bless you and guide you on your own journey, living long and living well.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is Super Wednesday again. Okay, now, before we begin, let me remind you again that our session will take about 1 hour or so, right? So please extend your fullest cooperation. Mute your microphones so that we do not disrupt the sharing session tonight. And I guarantee you tonight we will have an amazing session. Yeah. So if you have any questions for the sharer, or about the things that we share tonight, you can type it in the chat box, and we will basically try to answer as many questions as possible at the end of this webinar, right? So my name is Alfred, and I grew up in Penang, like everybody knows. I currently stay in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I inverted comma, was an employee in the corporate world for 23 years. And my last designation was as a general manager for an international heavy machine company. Well, as everybody here knows, I have a small family comprising of my wife, Christine, as well as my Lamborghini and my Ferrari, which is my son and my daughter. And some of you will always ask me, hey, Alfred, why do you always refer your children as Lamborghini and Ferrari? Well, it costs a lot and it costs a bomb to bring up children in these times nowadays, right? So welcome to LifeWave Super Wednesday virtual webinar. I'm super excited to have all of you here tonight. And why am I excited? I'm excited about the amazing career testimonial or sharing that we're going to have today. And this is exactly what it is all about. Only a sharing. This is not a lecture. This is not a test. This is us coming here to share and speak our hearts. Now, here is what I know about all of you. I always tell you all this. You want to make an impact. I say this because you are, you can be watching TV, your Korean drama, or go out shopping, or going out for dinner, or spending time with your family, your kids, your relative, your friends, or actually doing anything else, but you choose to be here, right? All 100 over people of y'all, and I'm so proud of y'all for making it here. So tonight, we have an amazing entrepreneur who will share her knowledge, it's a her, right, and journey with us. And when I say amazing, I really mean it. So, I met this person over Zoom and in an event, all right? And I remember very distinctly, I met her in the recent success camp in Beacon Resort, right? She's a very lively, bubbly personality, right? So she is actually, how do I say this? Action takers, right? She's a living proof that the distance between you and everything else you want is the correct platform. And the amount of action you take, okay? So as you listen to her sharing, you will understand why she said yes and it paid off for her. So tonight, she will be sharing about her why. She will answer questions why LifeWave, right? You may take notes if you would like to. And after listening to her sharing, you'll be able to understand what you need to do or what you need to have to go from good to actually amazing. Okay, so you see, I have also met her on a incentive trip to Da Nang. We had an amazing time, right? Amazing time there. So before I pass the time to her, I would like to mention about the person who actually brought this technology to all of us, right? And this person actually invented a two-patch system. It started with this two-patch system called Energy Enhancer, right? Which works with the polarity of the body to be able to turn the body fat into fuel for energy, endurance, and stamina in the field. So this went so well for the field that they were able to improve their quality of life to get off the things that they are really harmful for you. So this person is none other than David Smith, right? So David Smith started thinking, hey, I have done a lot so far, but I need to date it and I need clinical studies to back this up. So he started working with Stanford University, Richard Quick to be exact, who is a 6-time Olympic swim coach. So working with him, they actually spent 2 years doing studies with Olympic athletes, winners who were not only having great success with energy enhancer, but they are actually beating their personal records in the field, in the pool, beating their personal record. So after 2 years, David started LifeWave, and we celebrated our 20th anniversary last year in 2024. So David thought, this is so great. I have ideas for other patches, and now I heard there is a water machine that is coming to help people improve their quality of life. He really started diving into stem cells research and really started to think, we know the power of stem cells. We all come from stem cells. The egg and the sperm come together and there are stem cells, and you and I are born with an abundance of stem cells. Those stem cells can help repair and regenerate the body, and he thought, how can I use something to help humanity? And again, a very non-invasive but yet beneficial way that radically changed a person's quality of life. That has always been his mission, David Smith's mission. And so, over the course of 10 years, wow, not a short time, 10 years, okay, he was in his lab doing research, clinical studies, with people trying to determine how can he help them improve their daily quality of life. So he invented a patch that actually we all wear now, which is called the X39, right? The X39 patch works with your body's own light, like how I mentioned, energy enhancer does things a little bit different. So energy enhancers triggers beta oxidation. The other patches that David has invented over the years, they trigger different things in the body, different peptides or different bioelectric field in the body, working different ways, but this patch here is very different and how it works. So that's why David took such a long time, almost, 10, 20 years. The patch actually activates your own body's repair and regeneration. So we have cells in our body that are able to help the body repair any way that's needed. And your body actually know how to do this. We know how to heal. So David figured out how to be able to help with this non-transdermal patch, right? So we put this patch on and it works for 12 hours. So this is not a flash in the pan or a new thing. Gone here, here today and gone tomorrow. Now. This is something that has been heavily researched over a very long period of time to show that 100% it is effective and doing exactly what we are saying to bring our body into balance. So we recommend that you patch 1 month for every decade you are old, right? Our clinical studies are done using at the back of the neck, okay? Or CD7, below the belly button. But actually, honestly, I tried, any place works, right? So before I go any further, let me get this disclaimer out of the way as usual, right? So LifeWave products are for general wellness and intended only to maintain or encourage a general state of health or a healthy activity. Now, the content provided by Super Wednesday team here is presented in summary form, is general in nature, and is provided for informational purposes only. Always consult your physician or other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new health regimen, diet, or fitness program. Now, always remember, do not disregard any medical advice you have received or delay in seeking it, right? So what we are here today is to do tonight is to provide information. So with that, I have the honor, right, to bring on our guest tonight. That is Winnie Phoon, coming to you live all the way from Singapore. Now, a little bit about Winnie. Winnie tells me that she is an ordinary retired person. I don't think she is ordinary, right? She is so amazing, this lady, right? And she is born and bred in Singapore, and she has lived overseas for many, many years, She has lived in Australia, can you imagine? For 17 years, right? And she has been a brand partner with us at Lifeway since June 2023. Now, one thing that I really know about her is she actually is very close to God. Her walk with God, she's a Christian. Her walk with God is just amazing. So when she was in Australia, she founded a children ministry to help children, It's called Children Ministries Hub Incorporated. And she has been at this, doing work, traveling with her loving husband, who is also here, all right? And his name is Patrick. They have been, traveling all over to third world countries like Cambodia. I think she just recently came back from Cambodia to do work to help all these marginalized people. So without any further ado, okay, it gives me great pleasure. Please help me type 111 to welcome Miss Winnie Phoon. Winnie, over to you.
Wow. Can you hear me, Alfred?
Yes, loud and clear.
You are such a smooth presenter that there's so much to learn from you, because Zoom calls are not my forte. And it's like speaking to humans, but the humans are not there, literally, Thank you so much for that top hat introduction. And before I go into my actual presentation, I just want to say thank you to all my friends out there, those who came in to support me. Thank you for your presence, because I know time is precious, and you guys have taken that time to support me, and I'm very, very extremely grateful. So I will start sharing my screen, and I try to be short and sweet like a mini skirt. And let me go into I hope I can do this right, because, okay, can you see?
Excellent,
Right.
Winnie, yes.
Okay, very good. All right, this is my beautiful portrait. I hope all of you like it. Of course, it's not 2025. It's like many years ago, but nevertheless, this is my beautiful picture. And just as what Alfred mentioned just now, I really ordinary retired person. My working experience is in the commercial world, and I used to assist managing directors, group general managers, and stuff like that as a manager for the admin department. And at that time, many, many years ago, people have to see me first and buy me lunches and tea before they can see the managing director. So I was quite an important person in that sense. So yeah, I was born in Singapore and lived in Australia for the past 17 years. I have 2 beautiful grown children, and now I have 3 grandkids. Over here, you only see 2. I got my new granddaughter in Tokyo, Japan, a month ago. Beautiful granddaughter. And so I have 1 son in Singapore and 1 son in Tokyo. So our plan is 6 months to live in Singapore, and hopefully 6 months to live in Tokyo. So I am going to cross my 2nd anniversary with LifeWave next month, because I started in June 2023, and I've been patching for almost 2 years now. And why or when did I first started was June 2023. And the reason was because of my own health. Before LifeWave, I was with another MLM company for a number of years. And that product has actually helped me with some of the pain issues that I had. It's an excellent product. But when my friend Celeste showed me the benefits of LifeWave, my husband went into the business first before I did, because I was still with the other MLM company. But when I had my 2022 operation, another sleep disc, my second sleep disc operation, the pain that I experienced all came back. And no matter how much I use and see the doctor, and short of going for an operation on my neck. So I have been a very sickly child when I was young. So at that time, it was just going into KK hospital every month to see the doctor to get the white mixture for my gastritis. So my history of gastritis is very apparent up to my adult years. So a lot of times we as adults, growing adults, young people, we don't value health until sickness comes. When I look at all these pictures, it is so real, because the place where I live right now are full of people in this kind of a condition, wheelchair, three-legged, old people, and most of them sort of live alone. The children will only come to see them once a week. And when I go into the government clinics, I see a lot of these old, matured, retired personnel going through the clinics, and some of them are not accompanied by anyone, and they don't know where to go. A bit of a pitiful sight to my eyes. So my story tonight is, look at your health, invest in your health, invest in your body before things get worse. So what are we living in now? We are in a rapid aging community. Just talking about Singapore. Singapore is one of the fastest aging countries in the world, and is projected to become super aged in 2026, meaning over 21% of the population will be 65 and above. There's nothing we can do to escape aging. So it is an increased elderly population. Probably in Malaysia, it's just the same story, but Malaysia is so big. So the proportion of citizens here in Singapore aged 65 and above has increased from 12.4% in 2014, and in 10 years, it rises up to 19.9%, and this percentage will just go up. You can see the hourglass on the left-hand side. It's like time and tide waits for no man. So our action has to be now and not later, because one fine day when you wake up, you may not know how to breathe, and that's the end of the story. But I'm going to carry on. So, all right, where? How did I first started? So I started in 2023, June, right? So at that time, we were ignorant. We didn't really know about meridian points and what the patches can do. It's just by faith that nothing can help. No doctors can help. No painkillers can help. And I don't want to be taking painkillers all the time. So when we had a trip to Jakarta, we realized, we found out that Dr. Roy was in Jakarta. And together with Lily and Celeste, they said, hey, why don't we go and visit Dr. Roy at the then Jakarta so-called office. So, and we waved to Dr. Roy. I said, Dr. Roy, I have this pain all over my body, literally pain. And I'm a chronic pain person. So I said, can you kindly help me? So what's wrong with you? I said, I have pain all over. And he says that, okay, fibromyalgia, come here. So he patched me, but because I was already patching, so he used Aeon and Ice Wave for pain all over my body. And it was an amazing discovery of what the patches did. All I did was drank 3 cups of water before, during, and after. And he patched Ice Wave and Aeon. And in 30 seconds, the pain was gone. But let me show you a short video clip, all right?
Healing power is crazy. Yeah.
You put
Put the brown one in the center of Eon and the white one.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, and then after he counted down and
Eight,
it goes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's your pain?
Gone. Gone. Wow.
Another $10,000 release.
Really gone? Really gone.
Don't forget, I'll send you my bank account number.
Hey, teacher.
Yeah, this is a $10,000 picture. But the thing is that it worked so well for me, and therefore from then I went into the business and started sharing with others. And stop press.
Healing power is crazy. 8, 7.
Okay, this is really hot from the oven. And in January this year, because I had my spine operation, a slip disc operation, the second time in 2022, in November 2022. And I was following up, the spine doctor was following up with me every few months. And in January, I had a follow-up x-ray. And he said that, oh, he found a shadow. Initially, he said he found a shadow, the 1.5 cm on the right-hand side. He said it could be a stone. So not to worry about it. That was in January. And then on the last day of Chinese New Year, which was February the 12th, I received a call in my handphone. And I thought it was a scam. I ignored it. The second time he called, I told my husband, better use a man's voice to answer this, maybe a scam call. And it was the surgeon from the hospital, and said that they saw, he looked at an x-ray and he saw a shadow in the lungs. He didn't tell me what it was. He didn't tell me how big it was, but he says that you need to come in and see me. So we went to see him, and he said that it's a big shadow, and the size of the shadow is 2 by 5 cm. Do you know how big is a 2 by 5 cm shadow? I said, is it a strawberry size? He said, no, bigger. He said, oh, it's a kiwi fruit size. Hallelujah, kiwi fruit size. So then when I went to see the actual lung surgeon, he says that the shadow is lying on the aorta. The aorta is the main artery which supplies blood throughout the body. Oh my goodness. So he says, I'm going to send you for a CT scan. So, okay, I went for a CT scan. So after the surgeon called February 12th, right? So I was like carrying this huge kiwi fruit in my lungs. So on April the 12th, before the CT scan, I started the YH vortex. And on May the 9th, I had a CT scan, and it was so funny. Everybody had that cannula in the elbow. I'm the only one among all the 10 patients there. Mine was on the top of my hand. It was so painful. So when I went in for the CT scan, I asked the radiologist, I said, did you see the shadow? She said, of course I see the shadow. Otherwise, I would have taken a few more pictures. She just went, pop, one shot, and then that's it. So on May 20th, again, I was carrying this kiwi fruit from May 9 right up to May 20th. And on May 20th, I had to see the lung surgeon again, the lung doctor again. But in between this time, from the time I knew that I was carrying this kiwi fruit, a lot of my friends were praying. I had a ladies' prayer group praying. I had overseas friends praying. And the most wonderful part, when I spoke to my grandson, who's primary 5, he says, Grandma, I prayed for you twice. Once was in my school Bible lesson, and another time at home. And he says, I will give thanks this Friday when he is going for his Bible lesson. So that literally melted my heart. But I want to give special thanks to my ladies warrior. my leaders, my husband, my sons, and all those people who have been praying for me. So, what's the results? We saw the x-ray with the iodine running all over the body. No more shadows. Amazing. No more shadows. So I attributed it to the YH vortex, and of course, much prayer gone into it. And then after that, I asked, oh, then what about the 1.5 cm? So he looked at the x-ray again. He says, gone. Maybe you have passed it out. I said, oh my, I didn't even feel it if it's passed out. But there was no kiwi fruit and there was no stone inside the body. So YH vortex, the detox, I believe the X39, 49, the Eon that I have been using for the past almost 2 years, plus this detox thing, I believe it has worked. Together with prayers, it has worked a miracle. Isn't that amazing? I'm so thankful for what has happened, and I could share this with you. Actually, before this, I was very sad. I don't know what to share with you guys, except for the pain. I don't want to be talking about pain all the time, but this is a miracle. So I hope you are encouraged. So what is it? It is so simple. It is the stem cells which we need from the top of our head to the tip of our toes. Stem cells that repairs the cells of our body. And the lesser stem cell you have, the faster you age. And I should reveal my age, right? I'm 16 going on 17. Do you believe that? Maybe with LifeWave, I'm doing that. But I am actually 69 going to 70. And at the moment, my chronological age could be that, but I believe my biological age would have gone way back below 60. And really proud of it. You know how ladies need to not share their age, but now I'm not ashamed to share my age. And I tell them it's because of and I also want to give credit to Alavida. I'm on my 3rd box of Alavida. It's amazing skincare product. I don't use Dior, I don't use Clinique. It's just Alavida. So what's the solution that we have? We have the best solution in our hands, because the X39, the star product, can activate our stem cells. It resets the cells to a younger, healthier state. Who wants to be younger as you age? All of us, even the men. So it is affordable. Many people whom I shared with always lament. The first question is, does it work? Second question is, how much is it? Oh, so expensive. But actually, we can teach you how to fish, right? So we can teach you how to share so that at least you can earn enough for your own consumption. This is so amazing, no? This MLM, so to speak, it is just a new business model that we are experiencing in the 21st century. The old mindset is that MLM is rubbish. It is a scam. You need to buy a lot of products, put it in the house, and then you sell it, and you don't sell it, you're going to waste all that money. And it is not because people really experience MLM, but it is because of hearsay. I tell you this and I tell you that, don't touch MLM. So they have this mindset. So my son always tell me, Mom, MOM, it is actually mind over matter. If we can get over that, I tell you, this company, we are at the right time, the right opportunity, and the right season to be doing what we can do to help as many people as we can come across. So it is affordable. It is safe. The best thing it is that it's non-transdermal, because I'm a very chronic person. Even if I were to take vitamin B complex, if I were to take the first round, I'm okay. Then the doctor says, oh, wow, we found a good supplement for you. Let's give it to you again. The second round, I have to be admitted to hospital to neutralize even the supplement. So muscle relaxants and all these are taboo for me. So when it is non-transdermal, which means no drugs go into my body, it just fits my physical body perfectly. And it is so simple. When I travel, I don't have to bring bottles and bottles of stuff with me. I just have this patch in my handbag and I'm ready to go. And there's no side effects, but of course I did have some healing crisis, but it was very easy to overcome by drinking lots of water. And it's so amazing. It's actually over 200 patents now, not 100 patents. So it is a control research study. It's very important. We have a good product. I found out that we have a good company, and it is actually acupuncture without needle. How many of you are scared of needles? I'm super scared of needles. So acupuncture without needles. In fact, like what Alfred said, patch it anywhere and it works. So we don't diagnose, don't treat, don't cure, don't prevent, but we can have personal experiences of how the patches have worked for us, for me per se, for my husband, for my friends as well. So this was the little achievements that I experienced as a LifeWave brand partner. And in order to qualify, it takes effort. Okay, it just doesn't drop from the sky. It takes effort. But through the experience of getting enrollments, upgrading our friends, and helping people, you get to know a lot of people. And when you go on these trips, you get to know people much better. And then when you come back to where you are, like for me, Singapore, when you meet each other, the camaraderie, the relationship, the conversation just go up a few notches, that you can share very honestly with your co-partners. So this was the very first, and this one also our team younger under Benny, our team won the first runner-up for our group effort. So all of us had a whole set of Ala Vida, my 4th set. Very good. All right. The next one, my first incentive trip was, this was amazing, Seoul, Korea. You may say that, oh, cannot reach, so far away, and don't want to go. I know this place, have been there so many times. So my mindset changed after the third, I went for the third one, which was recently to Bali. It's not because of where you go, it is who you go with. All right. So if you have promotions like this, incentive trips to work on, go for it. Doesn't matter where you go or not, but it is sort of a personal achievement that you have personally, as well as encourage your team. So the second one was with Da Nang. This was super amazing. It was a super surprise that I won this top retention star, SD and below. It was a surprise. No one knows about it, not even my top leader here in Singapore. And this was the very first time that they award to such a person. And yeah, it's me, Winnie Phoon. So when they called my name, everybody was just elated. And I'm so happy that Team Warriors, to be part of this award thingy. And I got to take pictures with Meredith and Dr. Edward Chu. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. All right. Some more. The third incentive trip, which was recently, was in Bali, Indonesia. And it was another amazing trip as well. Even though I've been to Bali a few times, but going with the different people, having that fellowship, the Bali night was amazing. So it was really an eye-opener for me, because in my last company, I never had this accolades. I never had this kind of achievements, because I have very good leaders in my team who encourages and who show us the way. So I'm very grateful for all these incentive trips. Okay, over here, I want to give special mention to my team. First of all, I want to give special mention to my dear ex-boyfriend. Those who are in Singapore know who is my ex-boyfriend. In case you don't know, he's my current husband. So in my last company, I really experience what it takes to be a good leader. And when I came over to LifeWave, I learned to be a good leader because effective leadership requires strong communication skills and the ability to inspire others to achieve their best work. This is what my leaders in my midst are doing. I have very good uplines like my husband, Celeste, the beautiful sister who introduced us to LifeWave when she saw how hardworking we were in the other company. She introduced LifeWave to us, and we are grateful to her bold sharing with us and asked us, you know, come and share and experience it. My strong leader, Lily Lim, she is the amazing woman up there, and she really exudes the effective leadership that I see with very strong communication skills, and she inspires others by doing it. And she said, Can I know you can do it one, no worries, you know. And then up Lily will be people like Lawrence, who is always so humble, James and Janet, always such humble people, even though they are up there in the rank leadership. So my leaders exemplify and display empathy and resilience. They always foster a supportive environment which encourages us to grow and encourages us to be united and make a difference in the way that we are working. People can say, oh, MLM is not a good place to go, but then our actions, the unity in our team, the way we present ourselves actually give encouragement to a lot of people. And of course, as good leader, we must have integrity and accountability. So it is the most important and most essential traits of a leader, because we need to build trust. We need to establish a solid foundation for success. How? Simple. Don't shoot me when I say it's simple, because some people say it's so hard. We become a product of the product. We don't buy the products and keep underneath our drawers, because we get to use them. We get to show how we benefit our body, even though you are not a sickly person, because energy enhancer, the very first product, is for healthy people. It's not for sickly people. So those of you who are young, you need to maintain your health, take care of your health, invest in your health, so that when you reach our age, you have a strong body. So become a product of the product. Using X39 and other LifeWave products is believing. We can't see it, right? When you patch it on your body, can you see the stem cells moving around all over your body? You can't. So it's just got to believe it. And how do you know that you can believe it? Is when you take a picture of yourself, it literally shows on your face how your face become smoother, and you know how we ladies like our face to be firm and not be too affected by gravity. So we can tell others of our experiences and let them try, especially X39, because if you were to do the three things above, you develop customers, your friends, your relatives. My customers actually became my very good friends. So when you come into LifeWave, you are customers. But when you experience and you leave LifeWave, you become a family of friends. So some of them will join your team, and that's where you start growing. And that's where you're going to start building your business. If you can overcome the obstacle of rejection, because that is the stumbling block of any sales marketing experiences. But don't forget, we are not salesperson. We are not salesy. We are not selling something here. We are sharing advanced technology that will benefit people now and benefit people in the days to come, in the future. So we are building a legacy for the people whom you know, for your own family in terms, because when your business grow up, that's where you want to pass on to your family. So this non-transdermal patch is not having any chemicals embedded in the patch, but it is intended to only use light and using our own body so that you don't get bad side effects. Healing crisis can be overcome with water. So I'm coming to the end of my presentation, and I want to give all glory to my Lord Jesus Christ, because today is going to be a great day. I woke up, I'm alive, I'm blessed, I'm thankful, and God is so, so good. So thank you so much. Be the light, let your light shine. And that's it for me for tonight. Thank you so much.
Wow, amazing. Wow. Wow, I didn't know Winnie can, share so amazingly. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Winnie, thank you so much. First of all, for agreeing to do this. We have been waiting for you. Super Wednesday have been waiting for your sharing.
Yeah, I've changed 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are a few questions in the chat box, which I've promised them to answer. And after addressing some of the questions in the chat box, then we will go to some questions that I have for you, because I have some probing questions for you, hoping to dig out some of the secrets for people. Yeah. So first thing is from Caroline Wong. She said, "Hi Winnie, what is YH vortex?"
Oh, okay. I gather you will be asking that. Okay, YH vortex is involves 3 patches. Number 1 is the Aeon. Aeon is your anti-inflammatory patch. Everyone needs that. When you have pain in your body, means you have inflammation. And then the second patch is carnosine. Carnosine helps to rebuild our soft tissues, and then it brings about healing to our damaged tissues and nerves. And then the glutathione is your master antioxidant to check all our toxins and also to enhance our immunity. Remember, I had a shadow. Nobody knows what it is. So it is near the heart. So it could be soft tissues. I don't have any pain, no, apparently no symptoms, no phlegm, no cough, no cough, no nothing. I could sleep, I could eat. So it was just amazing that I have supposed to have this kiwi fruit thing going around. So I did the YH with these 3 patches. It's a very soft detox protocol.
So where do you patch this, Winnie? On the YouTube place, or would you be able to share
There
how?
is a protocol for this YH vortex. Where? Okay. I also cannot remember, no. I will have to look at my picture. Then I can remember where to patch, because so many 3 patches, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just quickly go into the, some of you will bear with
So
me.
actually, do you patch the glutathione at the base of your throat and then carnosine at your
It's
sternum
yeah,
area?
it's like Eon on GV14, your X39 on GV2, your X49 on CV6, your glutathione on CV17, and then I patch extra because I don't know whether what is it ma. So I patch extra in my the left side of my lungs, nearer to the heart. So I've been use a lot that for sure, So it's very soft. The healing crisis is what you feel very thirsty. You must drink water. Fatigue, and a little bit of purging. Like I can go to the toilet 4-5 times a day.
Your purging is a soft stool or it's
soft stools.
watery?
Soft stools, watery and soft stools.
I see.
So
Okay.
it could be toxins coming out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you use this specific protocol?
Okay. Before I knew I had this shadow in my lungs, I did my own CRP. the 20 days thing. I went through because I had this, after the operation, I still have this gnawing pain on the right spot on my, just below L4 and 5, the lower back. So I did a CRP and I did up to 15 days. I couldn't finish the 20 days. And the healing crisis was very, very bad. On the 15th day, I almost could not walk. I couldn't turn on my bed. And I almost landed myself in hospital. So the advice came that stop all your patch. So I stopped all my patch for 48 hours. And on the 3rd day, that particular pain was gone. Up to today, that spot, on the lower back was gone. So I know detox works. So when I came, actually before I knew about this, I also did YH vortex, but I wasn't consistent. But once I knew I had this kiwi fruit thing, why is it kiwi fruit? I mean this shadow thing. I started very consistent every day. I did from April 12th to May 19th. May 19th because I went for CT scan, so I stopped for that day. I just put, when I came back, I just put X39, X49. The next day, I continue with my YH. Now you see, now I'm doing my EE detox. 5 days detox in 1 day.
Wow.
So yeah, so I'm trying that. I'm still experiencing the power of the patches.
Okay, what difference did you experience, using the patch and compared to before using the patch? What were the difference? Do you feel more energetic or,
Oh, definitely. When you do the EE on your lungs, your ice wave below your KD1, your lungs one is for, if I knew that I'm going to do presentation, I have a whole full day of whatever, I patch the energy so that I can run. I don't feel sleepy in the afternoon. At our age, sometimes after lunch is sleepy already, right?
Yeah.
So
yes.
So we go slow motion already. After 2 o'clock is slow motion already. So I do my EE, so it keep me awake. And then we still have aches and pains here and there. Occupational hazard is like, because we are on computer most of the time. Once I'm on the computer, I'm there for like 8 to 10 hours kind of thing, because I do a lot of writing from ministry and all that. So Eon is the patch to go to, and in the daytime I put an extra set of ice wave below KD1. That KD1, that part is for the whole body pain.
I see. Okay, so now we would like to go into some of the business or the reason why you do this, Winnie. So my first question is, what were some of your initial motivations for joining network marketing?
Because the product works for me, because I'm so chronic, right? So if I'm so chronic, it can work on me. Therefore, I believe it can work on a lot of people. And I attribute my success to my dear husband. He is very energetic. And because he is a fit care specialist, so he still works and he meets a lot of people. His customers become his friends. And also through his activation, because he joined Celeste first before me. So we work in collaboration with each other. Both of us are now regular presenters in the live OPP. So I attribute my success to actually Patrick. He is the one who is very good-natured. Whenever he see people is, hello, how are you? No, good afternoon or good morning. How are you? And then people start talking to him. For me, I have to tengok first, see whether I can talk or not.
Okay. Meaning, your former boyfriend lah.
Yeah lah.
Okay. Coincidentally, I heard you saying just now, not coincidentally, I mean, I heard you saying, you are so very proud of the unity in the team and, about integrity and accountability. Very good, I see a lot of your Singapore senior leaders in this Zoom itself. supporting you. We have SPD's Jackie Ko, we have SPD Lily Lim, we have SPD Lawrence Chan, and from Malaysia, we have SPD Mary Koo and Ronald. So, wow, it's very nice to see all these senior leaders supporting, when we actually go on to have these events or sharing, right?
You know why? You know why they're there?
Why?
Because I met all of them in the incentive trips. Then we copy together. Then we makan together. Then I get to know Mary. Last time to Ronald is, hi Ronald, good afternoon. That's it, I don't even know Mary Koo. But because we went on the trips, we get to see them, then started talking. I only see Pochu, grandmother, 70-over-year-old grandmother. I see her from afar, but never got around to really sit down with her. Then went on the trips, and that's how we camaradi.
So would you actually say that the culture and the people here are different from your old network marketing, or how do you feel?
My own experience is that it starts with yourself first.
Yeah.
It starts, if you need to step out, I guess. You don't wait for people to come and, so what, You don't wait for people to come and, so what, who are you, Winnie? So that's how I learned from my husband. He always steps out. Good morning, good afternoon. And
meaning be more approachable and humble, if that's what you mean?
Humble, yes, but I think you just got to get out and show that you are friendly.
I see. Okay. So what are some of the biggest challenges you face when you first started?
Because when we first started, my very first customer was a half paralyzed, wheelchair-bound lady, my neighbor.
Ayo.
That time we don't know anything. We don't even know we start with X39. So we just straight away we use EE. Because she got no strength on her leg. So we use EE. Went to patch her below her, I can't remember, below the sole of her feet. After 2 days, she felt energy. She became my customer. Then now, after patching for more than a year, now she can stand up without holding anything, Very far, holding to a banister, and she glows in her face, and her hand that is paralyzed is now more clubbed. It can open, 3 fingers can open. Then the mother said that now at night when she sleeps, her whole hand can be open, not like a paw like this, Then after she used, they saw the results. The sister start using, then the mother also start using. So they are my biggest customer now. My left side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that got us motivated, encouraged. Hey, like that also can. But I told the mother, because she had a stroke at 30+ years old, no? Listen, young people, stroke at 30+. Why? Work stress, high blood pressure.
So young, now people getting younger
now
and
she's
younger.
50+. Now she's 50+. So I told the mother, because she is more than 10 years of paralysis. I said, you don't expect this. I mean, for me, it's like, I shouldn't have said that, but don't expect this, that she can walk as a normal person. You know what the mother said? They says, no worries, I know. I'm only buying a hope for my daughter. Isn't that a very strong statement coming from a mom? Because no more husband, no father. She only has 2 daughters. And this lady, this paralyzed lady is not married. The mother is 70-over-years old. No? Looking at 50-over-year-old. No? So the mother must be thinking, as a mother, also think, what if I'm gone? How?
Yeah.
You don't know who go first?
Yeah. Normally, that's the worry of a parent. I mean, if you are a parent, you understand.
So when we saw that, say, plus my chronic pain, then what can stop us?
Yeah, correct. So in terms of your challenges, what are your biggest challenge when you first started the business?
or is getting negative results. Or people ghost you. People ghost you. You know, you share, yeah? And then after buying one pack, they ghost you. Because they have not been consistent.
So how do you overcome these challenges?
Move on, no. Find new people. You cannot dwell on the past, ma. So I also have people stop like for one year, yeah. After that came back because bone density problem.
Oh.
Me, are you still doing this? You know? So I say, yeah. Say, buy X49, X39.
I
So
see.
we also have like that. But mostly it's rejection now.
Ah.
A lot of rejection.
So don't take it too hard lah. What you are telling us is don't take it too hard. Just move on to the next
We'll definitely
person.
take it to hard one, but then you have to overcome it. Move on. Then when new people come, new people sign, then you get encouraged again, no? Then all these ghost one become ghost.
I see. Okay, so you have shared that you qualify for so many incentive trip and all. Must be very happy times when you go and relax and enjoy. So how has your life changed since you joined network marketing, for say? Not LifeWave, but how has your life changed when you joined network marketing?
Well, I thought when I came back to Singapore is retired. I mean, I can go anywhere I like. I can do anything I like. I don't have to be what do you call it? Roped into doing something that is what do you call it? Day-to-day kind of operations, so to speak. More freedom. But now, because of the network marketing, I get to know a lot of people, make a lot of friends, and life is more won't say flowery. Life is more interesting because I meet so many people, all sorts of character, very, very funny sometimes, you know. So there's more joy than anything else.
I see. Wow, so nice. Okay, so what are some of the key skills or qualities that you believe to be successful in network marketing?
That's a tall question. You must SPD lah, halamak. You ask me. I mean, you just got to go and share, lor. You just got to build wide, and then later on when you build wide, then you have a chance to build deep. That's what, at the bottom line, whatever compensation plan you have, if you have the tenacity, the sustenance, that's what you can do. You just got to, I've actually exhausted my hot market. So what do I do? Right? What do I do? So make new friends and be a product of the product.
Would it be like what you mentioned just now? You said, you have to show people that, you are friendly, approachable, Would that be one of the qualities that you have to,
Actually, I'm not a natural extrovert. I have to work on my approach, whereas my husband is the natural one. So I learn, and then I hear stories, oh, this person, say good morning also. Don't look at you and never mind, it's okay. The next round, you still say good morning, so and so, until the person responds.
That one I can vouch for it lah. When we were in Da Nang, I can vouch for it. Your husband will come up, hello. Very, very natural. Amazing.
That's the culture we developed when we were in Australia. That's the one best thing that we did.
I see. So what are some of the most valuable lessons that you have learned throughout your journey?
Most valuable lesson? Be humble all the time and be grateful. Be humble, be grateful, no matter where you are, what you do. Even though you have attended a presentation up 10 times, there's always a nugget that you can catch from someone new for you to grow, for you to expand, for you to excel. So never look down on any learning experience. So, and then always be grateful for what you have, for the people around you. You know, here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah. So I have got 3 more questions. Then probably I will take everyone through what is going to come in LifeWave. Where we have interesting events that's coming up after the questions and answer thing. So I'm very curious. I have asked many Singapore leaders, Winnie, on this same thing. How do you manage to get so many people to your events? How do you guys do it?
What kind of events? You mean our mega events?
Your mega events, your normal BOP sharing, your big events, everything all jam-packed with people. How do you manage to do it?
It's not a single effort. Use network marketing, so it's a network, It's not, this business is not a lone ranger. You cannot do it alone. It's not a lone ranger. Remember that you need a team of people working hand in hand and really, look out for one another, encourage one another, support one another. I mean, for us, even though you're not in my line, let's say you come for my live OPP, you're not in my line. Then they ask questions, and then after that, after the OPP, they will ask me questions. Then they were very surprised. Hey, Winnie, thank you very much. You're not actually my upline, but yet you share as though, you are my upline like this. I say, it doesn't matter. It's all one word, LifeWave.
Yeah. That's why I see a lot of your SPDs. I'm like, wow, very surprised. Jackie is here, SPD, SPD Lily is here, SPD Lawrence Chan is here, SPD Mary is here. Wow, I said, wow.
Amazing. They are amazing people that we have. And I believe that through their leadership, I believe LifeWave Singapore will just continue to excel and a light for the many people who actually need to know about this and experience it. To know is not enough. They must experience it.
I will try to make it a point to drop into Singapore, if I have the...
Oh, I'm presenting this Saturday. You want to come?
See, everyone, that is the secret. You look at Winnie.
At 2:30 at Wood Square.
Okay, I'll tell you when
May 31st, if you're coming to Singapore, May 31st, Patrick is doing a special live OPP focusing on feet and knee wellness. It's a live OPP, but it's focusing on feet and knee wellness. May 31st at 10:30 in Paya Lebar, in SingPost, our new office.
There you go, everyone. You see or not? This comes as second nature to the Singapore brand partners, you see. Amazing. This team is just amazing, right? Okay, last 2 questions. What advice would you give to someone who is considering joining network marketing, Winnie?
You must know why, your own reason why. Is it because you have health issue? Now, my genre, because they're all retired people, all got money one. So business is not the topmost priority.
Correct. And then Singaporeans, they are one of the most highly paid executives in the world.
So if you want to come into the business, first of all, they have to experience the product to know that it is good. And then after that, then you consider one step at a time, no rush.
I see.
And then you see, and then they experience the unity, the friendship, the fellowship, the what have we in our team. Sure, they come in. Because we're all so friendly, copy all the time. Have a copy, tell a story, that kind of thing.
Okay. I think that will actually and inspire people.
Yeah. Answer your question.
Sorry?
Answer your question or not? No need to ask SPD. Ask me can already.
Of course. That's why you are here with us, Winnie.
Joking.
Okay. My last thing is, how do you stay motivated and enthusiastic about your business? How do you do that?
Okay, because I'm working with my husband. I think my own observation, when you're in this business, it will be very, very good if you have a partner with you. Not as husband and wife or boyfriend, like a partner like Celeste and Lily, Hilda and Lydia. You know, everywhere they go, they are in pairs on, Lawrence and James, that kind that you can spar with the other person. And then wherever you go, you can drag the other person along with you. Always got, like this. I think that is also kind of a secret. Like me and my husband, every time when I go to somewhere, if Patrick is not with me, people will ask, where's Patrick? And Patrick goes somewhere, but not with me, then they will ask, where's Winnie?
So that's a secret, everyone, you hear?
Like, it's like, yeah, you have someone working with you, which is good. Then you're not a loner, you see. Otherwise, you attend events, you're alone. Because when you first start, you don't have a team,
correct.
And even if you have a team, not everyone will go to a presentation. Not everyone will achieve the incentive or whatever. So you are alone, If you have someone with you, you tend to ride the wave higher.
Then you can also, borrow his stature and his power, right?
If one forget, the other one can remember.
But then one thing is if it is husband and wife, I mean, if two different people like Celeste and Lily, they will be okay. But if it is husband and wife, some of them, is it a recipe for disaster?
No, that's not your problem. That's not my problem lah. It's between husband and wife already lah.
Yeah.
How can it be your problem and my problem? Cannot be SPD problem also what?
Yeah.
Unless we do a marriage counseling lah
Yeah, but some of them do they I mean do you clash? Let's say,
Of course. It's just like you. I think Chinua, Pocho all in your team, right?
Yeah.
You work together, right?
Yeah.
Good team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes maybe. But you see, there's always this notion is that, yes, we argue. We argue because of the problem. We don't argue because of the person.
Yeah, correct.
You argue, we also argue, okay, want to do this meeting? No, cannot. What time? Also cannot, no, cannot. Then after that, say, okay lah, come to a compromise. Then, okay lah.
I see. Okay. So there is a question in the group chat. I think this is the last one we're going to take. Anything on Singapore head office or BOP the weekend of 7 to 8 June? Because this person will be in Singapore.
I don't know now because the schedule only comes out week to week.
Oh.
I don't know.
I see.
6th June, not that I know of.
Okay, never mind. I think
there will be live OPP lah.
Yeah, that person can actually get back to the person who actually brought her into this Zoom call, right?
Yes.
So Winnie, before we do anything else, let me share this upcoming events that we are going to have. These are the sneak peeks, Okay, before we go there, we would like to say congratulations to LifeWave because we have just got another award again from Sinchu Jitpo. Is the Health and Wellness Brand Award for 2024. We were there. All of us were there to celebrate it together with our country manager, Mr. Hao. Okay. And moving on, we have got a promotion that's going on for Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, and New Zealand. It started on May the 12th and it's going to end June 9 on the 9th, right? This is a rank up bonus, or if you help others rank up, you also earn bonus, right? If you become a manager, you receive 100 bonus, 100 USD, or if you personally sponsor a new manager, means that you sponsor a person and help them rank up into a new manager, you will receive 50 USD. So if that person becomes a director, that director will receive a 300 bonus, and as a personal sponsor of that new director, you receive 150. All right. You still have time. Malaysia and Singapore started on 12th of May, is going to end at 12:59 on 9th of June, right? So the next thing is we have this that's going to happen. We are having an open day on the 24th of May, which is this Saturday in 3 days time. Okay, it's going to happen in LifeWave head office in Bangsa South. This is you have tickets which is going at 20 ringgit, and I think this is already sold out. So if you really want, you can actually get to the person who brought you into this Zoom call, and this event is going to happening from 2 to 5. Okay, so the next one, this is something that's very, very interesting. We have our LifeWave APAC Success Virtual Conference, right? If you want to hear the leaders, which we mentioned just now, Winnie's leaders, James Lowe, Lawrence Chan, and other amazing leaders like Andrew Hoyes, you know, Joy Yue, Lisa Wu from Taiwan, Ronald Lee, my SPD from Malaysia. We have Japanese Tadakatsu Fuji-san and Iwashita-san as well as Taiwan's Mr. and Mrs. Chang. All right, they will actually have different topics. Please register yourself. This is going to happen on over 2 days from 9 to 5, 13 June and 14 June, right? And just a sneak peek, we, LifeWave Malaysia will be in the Health and Beauty Expo on the 27 to 29 June at Mid Valley. Do come and visit us, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, for some of you, this may be the last time we see each other. But before we part ways and say goodbye, we need to remind you that you deserve to be successful and to express all your hidden talents. We believe in you. I always tell people to succeed in business and in life, please go to the extra mile in helping people solve their problems. And also for all of you who join us tonight on Super Wednesday, thank you for giving yourself the opportunity to understand more about how to do LifeWave and why LifeWave. This sharing couldn't be possible without all of you, and I want to say a massive thank you to our sharer tonight, Winnie Phoon. Winnie, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Winnie. Amazing sharing just now. Amazing sharing. I think we have quite a bit of tips from you. So for everyone else, thank you for having us, and thank you so much for joining us today. We enjoy each and every second we had together with all of you. So ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of Super Wednesday today. Have an amazing weekend. We'll see you again the next one, same time, same day. Good night. This is Alfred and the Super Wednesday team of Chinhua, Pochu, and Mr. Lingam, as well as our amazing Winnie Phoon signing off for this edition of Super Wednesday. Bye, everyone.
Ciao, ciao. Good night.